Before we begin, I'll mention a few things to be mindful of, or shall we say heartful of. First is the sankalpa. So if you have a clearly formulated intention, feel free to use it when prompted in the practice. And if nothing comes to mind, then that's okay. The invitation will also be to just trust your deeper knowing, your heart and soul's wisdom. So don't get in your head about trying to figure it out. Just rest in open receptivity. So I'll invite you now to settle into a comfortable position. This can be lying down, or you can remain seated if you're here in front of the screen. But be sure that you make yourself as comfortable as possible. Use any pillows and props under your knees, your arms, your head, to really be able to just drop your body into full relaxation. You may also want to have a little eye pillow handy to cover your eyes, or a sarong or a towel, and a light blanket to put over you. Your body temperature tends to drop during the practice. Even if you're feeling pretty cozy right now, I'd encourage you to cover up as we go into the practice. So don't get too tucked in right now, just getting yourself fully adjusted and everything ready. I will encourage you to, we're going to move into a little face massage practice first, face palming, before we get fully tucked in. So I will prompt you and guide you through that. Following the practice, I'll speak to this again, but it'll be really important for you to ground. So I will mention that again at the end of the practice. So settling in. Welcome to this practice of Yoga Nidra. Welcome home to yourself. It's taking the next few moments to settle your body. Arranging your body so you feel supported for dropping into yourself fully. Now, before you get too settled, I'll invite you to bring just your hands together and begin to rub them vigorously together to create some heat. And then place your hands on your face with your fingertips touching your eyelids. And just feel the heat and the connection, the touch between your hands and your face. And then begin to massage with your fingertips around the orbits of the eyes. And then up into the forehead. And coming around the temples, up into the jaw. Coming along the edge of the jaw towards the mouth. And around the brackets of the mouth, up to the nose, along your cheeks, coming back to the ears, squeezing the ears, the earlobe, pulling a little bit, and then coming behind the ears, up into the scalp, right around to the scalp, and around the back of the neck, and squeezing the top of your shoulders, and then releasing your arms back down to the side. And now is the time to completely drop in. Just take a moment. You can cover your eyes if you like. Get covered up so you're warm and supremely comfortable. And as you're ready, allowing your eyes to gently close, settling into the position that feels just right. If any distractions occur during this practice, any sounds, thoughts, images that feel distracting either outside of you or within, simply let those invite you deeper into the practice. And now, letting these bones drop into the earth. These bones are welcome here on this land. Knowing that you are welcome here just as you are, exactly as you are, with nothing to achieve, giving yourself full permission to rest fully and knowing nothing is required of you. In Yoga Nidra, you are guided to notice, feel, sense, tuning in with all that is alive and present within you. And allow for the experience to be all that you are guided to be, but to also allow yourself to be the witness of all that comes and goes, welcoming everything. Whatever you experience is perfect just as it is. No need to change anything. Simply allowing what arises to be welcome. And allowing your body to settle fully on the earth. Feeling welcome here, in this moment, right here. Letting everything else drop away. Now allow your mind to quiet and becoming still. Letting go of all thoughts, worry, and tension. Soften. Trust. And let go. Now simply rest at ease and follow my guidance. Take a breath in and listen to your exhale as it gently, audibly releases, hearing a gentle hum as the breath exits. Take another deep inhale. And as you exhale, let an audible hum, a sighing release out of your body, letting go into the earth that holds you. And feel a deep sense of contentment begin to wash over you. Allow all your senses to be open, seeing the play of light and shadow, colors behind closed eyelids, tasting waters in your mouth, smells in the air, sensing what's touching your skin, fabrics, air, the pressure of your body in the earth. And hearing sounds far away, and sounds close by, in spaces between the sounds. And now we'll invite your Swankalpa. This is a way of being that is born of your heart. It can be an intention, an inner resolve, a heart's prayer or heartfelt desire. It could be expressed through words, an image, or a felt sense. And if nothing arises in this moment, simply trust your own heart's wisdom, allowing a space for intuitive guidance to arise. A space with nothing to do, simply being open for knowing. That your deepest knowing is already guiding the way. A simple receptivity of just being guided by the rhythm of life. Hold it in your awareness. If you have words, repeat them to yourself 3 times in the present tense. Feel as though you are living it now. Or simply trust your heart's deepest knowing. Trust that during this time, any issues that stand in the way of your sankalpa, that they may be released spontaneously and with ease. Let go of any struggle or effort to make anything happen. And now, as we enter into this next phase of Yoga Nidra, remain as motionless as possible. If you do need to move or make an adjustment, do so mindfully and return to stillness as soon as you're able. Allow your body to follow my words directly and non-mentally. Allowing the breath to simply rise and fall, finding its own rhythm. And observe the quieting of the breath. Feel yourself descending down beneath the movement of thought into a place of stillness. Dissolving into bodily presence. Feeling more, thinking less. Now set the attention free to travel as sensation through the body. Let's invite attention to sensing your mouth, nose, left eye, right eye, forehead. Sensing your way, not thinking. Temples, jaw, softening and feeling. Left ear, right ear, scalp, neck. Sensing your way to the left shoulder, elbow, wrist, palm of the hand, all 5 fingers, palm, wrist, elbow, left shoulder, sensing across to the right shoulder, elbow, wrist, palm, all 5 fingers, palm, wrist, elbow, right shoulder, feeling the chest, the rising and falling of abdomen with breath, pelvis, continuing to feel your way through your body. Attention on left hip, thigh, knee, ankle, sole of the foot, all 5 toes, top of the foot, ankle, knee, thigh, left hip, pelvis. Continuing to feel your way through your whole lower body. Attention on right hip, thigh, knee, ankle, sole of the foot, all 5 toes, top of the foot, ankle, knee, thigh, right hip, pelvis, abdomen, the whole back, and feel into the chest, the heart space, the gentle cyclical movement of the breath as it fills and empties out of your body. Your attention allows the energy field in the body to grow and expand. Sensing the whole body radiating as one unified field of sensation. Sense the whole body radiating as one unified field of sensation. Whole body. And feel the whole body contained in vast, spacious awareness. Now sense the cyclical rhythms of breath expanding and contracting at the heart space. And feeling these rhythms travel through your body as rivers of energy. The circle of breath connecting us with the circle of life. The cyclical rhythm allowing for a reconnection with all that moves and nourishes life. The in and out flow of breath connecting us with the cycles of the coming and going of day and night. remembering that our bodies are expressions of the cycles of nature herself. The movement of breath reflected in the ebb and flow of ocean tides. The breath as an expression of the dawning of a new day and the easing into night. Sensing the flow of breath, the in-breath opening into the day, and the out-breath descending into the night. The expanding, opening energy of the in-breath, and the calming, grounding energy of the out-breath. Reflecting the movement of day into night, and night into day. This rhythm that moves in cycles, the rhythm of life. Let yourself be more relaxed and peaceful with each breath, knowing how it connects you deeply with the rhythms of life. Simply being in this flow calls us home to a place where we are held and nourished, where we can trust and let go. Letting go into being an openness of awareness. An openness of awareness that contains all the comings and goings. An openness of awareing presence. Notice the drawing in of the breath into the chest with the exhale, landing in the warmth of the heart. And feel the warmth of your heart space. Warmth. Warmth. And notice the expanding out from this point on the in-breath beyond the perceived boundaries of your skin into the cool spaces surrounding your body. Coolness on the surfaces of your skin. Coolness. Coolness. For several breaths, landing with a sense of warmth at your heart center on exhale. Warmth. Warmth. And for several breaths, sense coolness on the surfaces of your skin on the inhale. Coolness. Coolness. And then sense both the warmth of at the center of your heart and coolness on the surfaces of your skin at the same time. And then letting that go and dropping into a place where we are held and nourished, where we can trust and drop in, letting go into being openness of awareing presence. This is the state of awareness that is Yoga Nidra. In this wide open state of awareness, call to your mind's eye Or simply sense an image or a growing feeling of floating in an ocean that has colors of aquamarine to deepest green or darkest, deepest blue. Notice what color feels the most nourishing to you. And the waters may be shallow and warm, sparkling from the sunshine, or perhaps cool, rising from mysterious depths. Allow yourself to remain enveloped by these gentle waters for as long as it feels good for you. Rest here deeply within these replenishing waters. And connect into the vast open knowing of your heart and soul's deepest wisdom. You can bring your chosen intention, your sankalpa, this way of being born of your heart, back into your awareness. If there are words, repeat them to yourself 3 times in the present tense. If it's a felt sense or an image, feeling it all echo through your whole body. Or simply trust the guidance of your inner being. Then, when you're ready, slowly retracing your steps, rising out of the nourishing waters, cradled by the nurturing earth, having realigned with the natural rhythms and cycles of nature reflected in your own body and breath, having reconnected to Source of which you are a beautiful expression. Feel yourself walking differently, holding yourself differently. With every step, feel yourself filled with a new force, a new energy, a vitality, a new vision. Trusting that the perfect response to all of life arises from being aligned with your innermost being, radiant, alive, being fully your unique self. Give yourself permission to trust the cycles and rhythms that guide us from within and without. Let it all come naturally. And with this knowing, an inner smile blooms from your heart. This inner smile of delight blossoms in every cell and permeates your entire body. Let this inner smile, this delight wash through you. And now, begin to become aware of the continuous rising and falling of the breath. Slowly feel yourself beginning to rise to the surface of wakeful awareness. And whether you're lying down or seated, sense the connection points of your body with the earth's body. Feel the quality of air, the Earth's breath as it touches your skin. And gradually begin to move your body as though waking from a restful sleep. And don't worry if you were asleep. The practice still works. If there's an impulse to remain still, please feel free to follow that. Take your time. There's no hurry. And now for the last time in this practice, bring your sankalpa, your intention, your heartfelt prayer back into your awareness again, or just trust in your own heart and soul's knowing. And now, if called to move, gradually release out of the position you find yourself in. Perhaps bend your knees, pull them closer to your chest, rock sideways gently, turn onto your side. If you're lying down, curl up into a fetal position. If you're seated, perhaps now is the time to stretch out. But continue to stay connected to this deep inner experience. As you become aware of your body, bring a deep sense of peace and contentment with you as you shift back to your eyes open state of consciousness. And notice how relaxed your body is, how soft the breath is, how silent the mind is, how quiet the heartbeat is. Know that you can return to this place easily again and again. And gradually opening your eyes if they're not already open, returning back fully wide awake, fully replenished, fully grounded and back in your body with your feet on the earth, connected to your breath. This practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Om Shanti. We come in peace, we go in peace. So just a few closing words. A few words on grounding. If you have nowhere to go and can afford more time to yourself right now, then by all means, please take it. But if you are moving on to other things, it's important that you spend a few minutes to really ground and arrive back in your body with your feet on the earth, and to help you along if you need to splash some cold water on your face or rinse your hands in cold water. That can be very helpful, especially if you're driving anywhere. Another great way to ground is just to eat something, to stimulate your sense of taste and to get the fluids moving in your mouth. And a really good way to do that is with chocolate. And of course, hydrate. Drink some water or some tea. It's been such a pleasure to share this time with you. And if you'd like to follow up with me in any way, please check out our links below for all of our upcoming events. We have courses that offer a lot more on cycles and rhythms. We have a Yoga Nidra teacher training and plant medicine work in Peru. So if any of this interests you, please do contact us. Our website is somajourneys.net. And wish you a beautiful day or evening, whatever time this finds you at. And be well.